Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, it is the second of the month, which means it's time for Show Us Your SheetLoad collaborators to share our version of this month's SheetLoad of Cards sketch. You can follow us by following the hashtag on screen. The creative genius behind the SheetLoad of Cards sketch is Alicia of Call Me Crafty Al. Alicia shares a new SheetLoad sketch with her subscribers each month. I have linked her channel in the description box below. This month's SheetLoad is a special edition. It is a fun fold mini slimline using 6x6 paper. Wow, that's 3 special editions into one. Now the SheetLoad does show you the supplies you'll need, both your pattern papers and your solid cardstocks, how many cards it will yield, and this month it yields 8 cards, the dimensions just in case you want to make a single card, and alternatives you can use on this sketch, for example using foam tape to adhere layers for added dimension. The second page of the sketch shows you how to cut your papers, how to cut your pattern paper, and this month you'll need 4 6x6 pieces of pattern paper, how to cut your colored cardstock, and this month you'll need 1, and how to cut your card bases, and you'll need 4 sheets of cardstock for your bases. Now for this month's cards, I'm using pattern paper by Echo Park. It's the Celebrate Easter by Lori Whitlock. I'll also be using some Gina K inks to stamp my image, and my image will be these peeps from Simon Says Stamps My Kind of Peeps. And then once I've stamped them and die cut them out, I will be adding some shimmer using my Nuvo shimmer pen and some glossy accents. Let's get started cutting apart our papers. So I'll start by cutting apart the pattern papers according to the sketch. So I'm cutting the first piece at 4.5 inches. And then I'll cut that at 3 inches. And if you've got pattern paper with a specific orientation, make sure you pay attention to that when you are cutting your pattern papers. Now I've chosen this bright yellow to go with my pattern papers, and I place some pieces of the cut pattern paper on there to make sure they all look good with the yellow cardstock. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my yellow cardstock at 3 by 1. Now for the card bases, you'll need them to be 11 inches by 3¼ inches, and then you score along the 11-inch side at 6¼ and this will give you your fun fold card base. Once I have my pattern paper cut out, I go ahead and lay it out in separate piles, and then I grab one of the larger pieces from one stack and one of the smaller pieces from another stack. And I do this until I make enough for my 8 cards. Then it's fairly simple. Just lay out your pattern paper on your fun fold card base, and I'm just using my art glitter glue to attach my pattern paper to my card base. Art glitter glue does give me some wiggle room so that I can make sure I have my pattern paper aligned just right. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm using Simon Says Stamps My Kind of Peep to stamp out the images that I'll be using as the focal point on my cards. I'm going to go ahead and lay them out in my Mini Misty so that I can stamp 8 of these peeps using the different colors from Gina K Designs. Once I have all my peeps all stamped out, I go ahead and stamp the outline and add some details like the eyes and a bow. Then from there, I'm going to go ahead and die cut the images out using the coordinating dies for this stamp set. Now for some reason I didn't realize my camera was not recording the last part of putting this card together, but I did attach the yellow strip and the sentiment strip using art glitter glue, and then I attached the smaller bunny with art glitter glue and popped up the larger bunny using some foam tape from the Dollar Tree. And I also added this sentiment and another peep image to the inside of my cards. And there you have my completed cards for this month's sheet load. Make sure you follow along with all the talented creators by using hashtag SLCTAPR2022. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye!